Like,
Oh yeah,
like they have that young couple making out, and then they
Yeah.
have the old couple reacting and then kissing to mock them and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they it goes through like the arcade and the food courts and the kids
Yeah.
skateboarding and like the beauty pageants being like the mall is like actually alive in the
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
And also they have like this soundtrack over top of the opening credits of the introduction to the mall that I can only describe as like spooky Miami Vice.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's really upbeat. Like it's got those like snares and stuff in there.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's really like like an upbeat 80s like
You're right.
MTV bit,
The
but it also
drums-
has a little bit of like that like something eerie about it too.
Yeah,
so.
the drums like drive forward the pop aspect of
Yeah.
it, and then the synths are all very high tension and kind of like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
here?
it's a very weird combo that I don't
Yeah.
think I had actually heard before.
Something I also liked about the score at the very beginning when they're incorporating the commercial for the robots within the real movie.
That's actually, I think, one of the strongest parts of the movie when like you can't tell the difference between the commercial for the robot and the movie you're watching.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
It was really good. And I also loved when he smashes the glass. That's when the score starts. And the effects that they use on the cymbals are very like glassy. Like they sound like broken glass. So it directly correlates with him smashing
like the motion
glass.
that you just saw.
And then the score starts and it continues the glass smashing, but it's used as cymbals. And I just thought on a score element that was really really well done. And it kind of started the tone of everything, so that was really cool.
Yeah, no, the score throughout is actually not bad.
Yeah, I love these 80s synth scores. So,
They're great.
Yeah,
They're
it's just fun.
They're fun to listen to. It's interesting watching movies kind of like try to bring some of them back a little bit.
Yeah,
lately.
they really are.
People have nostalgia for them, I think, now.
Yeah, definitely. John Carpenter, I think, is still the reigning king of the synth, though. I don't think I've heard anything better than like Halloween.
We just talked about Christine.
With Christine, that sequence with the car on fire following the guy on the highway.
I still listen to that one he did for Halloween 3 like all the time.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
But then, even though this movie does have a bit of a mood, it does have a little bit of establishing stuff. Then it operates in like the realm of like parody, like the Italian pizza chef at the restaurant they work for in the mall being like, "You breaking my heart." For some reason, all of the security dudes wear lab coats. Did you figure that out?
That was weird. I think that what they were trying to correlate is just kind of like, oh, they deal with robots. So they're super smart, and so they have to have a lab coat. I really just think that they were trying to visualize, like, easily just kind of the whole robot science thing. I think that's all they were doing.
Yeah.
It's very stupid, but I think that's exactly what they were doing. They're like, well, they deal with robots, so they can't just look like normal security guards.
They get knocked off first because they're too distracted by their porn when the robots malfunction, and they're the guys who are supposed to contain the robots. The robot punches through the boobs.
The porn. Yeah. That was great. Right into the dude's neck. I thought that was funny. There are some moments for sure where they even balance the violent horror with the comedy.
Oh yeah, no, it's a funny movie. I mean,
Yeah.
Dick Miller as like the kind of like creepy janitor who is mopping the floor with like what just looks like vomit.
Yeah,
like it's like beige and like chunky, and for some reason that's what he's mopping the floor with.
Yeah,
and then
I love that they actually use like his job as kind of the way that the robot kills him. Like because he's mopping up the floor, and then so what the robot does is he connects the wiring he has with the water to electrocute him.
Yeah,
and so it's just like it adds a bit of I don't know, nuance to the death a little bit. It's just an extra layer of satire.
Yeah, no, I actually think that the best thing going for this movie is that a lot of the deaths are kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like there's like when the one guy...
Even the head explosion, because it's so like in your face and abrupt.
It's the most sudden and brutal death of anything in the movie.
Yeah.
Like nothing else looks as gory as that scene.
Oh, damn, you actually went for that.
Yeah, laser head explosion. Pretty well done.
Also, can I just mention, and I am jumping ahead, but it's just too funny not to mention, is at the ending credits, the freeze frame that they use for that actress is when her head explodes. So her head explodes, and then her name comes up.
Oh my god!
I couldn't believe
that's
they
such
did
a
that.
good joke.
It's such a good joke. I can't even imagine though, like if she's watching the premiere, right? Like
everyone just gets to see it again.
Everybody gets a normal credit sequence where it's like Barbara Crampton, and then like she's like
doing
smiling
a beautiful
or screaming
smile
or something, and then it goes to like whatever her name was. I'll just say like Kelly Clarkson, and then it pops up, and instead of her face, it's her exploded head. I'm just like, God, that's almost cruel, but it's so funny.